The National Electrical Code, specifically Article 406.8a, addresses the placement of switches in relation to bathtubs and shower stalls. This article states that switches shall not be installed in, or within reach of, a bathtub or shower stall. To clarify the term within reach, Article 406.4d defines it as being within the reach of a person standing on the floor or ground, without using a chair, stool, or other raised platform. Therefore, the NEC mandates that light switches be located outside the reach of a person standing on the floor or ground near a bathtub or shower. This typically translates to installing the light switch at a distance far enough away from the edge of the bathtub or shower, preventing someone from easily touching it while in the tub or shower. It's important to note that while the NEC provides a general guideline, local building codes may impose more specific requirements. It is plausible the contractor is referring to a local building code that is more stringent than the NEC. Some local codes might require a minimum distance, such as 5 feet, from the edge of the bathtub or shower to the light switch. To ensure compliance, it is recommended to consult with the local building department to determine if there is a specific requirement for the distance between light switches and bathtubs or showers. If a local code exists, it should be followed. Otherwise, the NEC requirement of installing the light switch outside the reach of a person standing on the floor or ground should be adhered to. When installing electrical components near water sources, safety is paramount. Water is a conductor of electricity, and the risk of electric shock is significantly increased in wet environments. The NEC and local codes are designed to minimize this risk by specifying safe distances and installation practices. Firstly, always ensure the power is turned off at the breaker before working on any electrical circuit. Secondly, use appropriate wiring methods and materials that are suitable for wet locations. This includes using ground fault circuit interrupter, GFCI, protection for circuits serving bathrooms and other areas where water is present. A GFCI is a device that monitors the current flowing in a circuit and quickly shuts off the power if it detects an imbalance, which could indicate a ground fault or electric shock hazard. Thirdly, carefully inspect all wiring and connections to ensure they are properly insulated and protected from moisture. Consider the layout of the bathroom and the placement of fixtures when determining the location of light switches and other electrical outlets. Avoid placing switches or outlets in areas where they are likely to get wet, such as directly above the bathtub or shower. If a switch or outlet must be located near a water source, ensure it is GFCI protected and installed at a safe distance. The NEC also addresses the installation of luminaires, lighting fixtures, in damp or wet locations. Luminaires must be suitable for the environment in which they are installed. For example, luminaires installed directly above a bathtub or shower must be rated for wet locations and be installed in a manner that prevents water from entering the fixture. In addition to the NEC and local codes, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions for the installation of electrical equipment. The manufacturer's instructions provide specific guidance on how to install the equipment safely and correctly. When in doubt, consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the electrical installation is compliant with all applicable codes and regulations. A qualified electrician has the knowledge and experience to safely and correctly install electrical equipment in accordance with the NEC and local codes. They can also identify potential hazards and recommend solutions to minimize the risk of electric shock. Remember, electrical work can be dangerous if not performed correctly. It is always best to err on the side of caution and seek professional assistance when needed. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers a wide range of electrical topics. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest advancements in electrical technology and safety practices. Staying up to date with the latest edition of the NEC is essential for anyone involved in electrical work. The NEC is not a law, but it is widely adopted by state and local jurisdictions. Many jurisdictions incorporate the NEC into their building codes, making it a legal requirement. In addition to the NEC, there may be other applicable codes and regulations, such as state electrical codes and local ordinances. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and regulations before starting any electrical work. The NEC provides detailed requirements for grounding and bonding electrical systems. Grounding and bonding are essential for electrical safety. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, allowing the circuit breaker or fuse to trip and de-energize the circuit. Bonding connects all metal parts of the electrical system together, creating a low impedance path for fault current. The NEC also addresses the installation of electrical panels, also known as service panels or breaker boxes. The electrical panels must be installed in a readily accessible location and must be properly labeled. The labeling must identify the circuits served by each breaker. The NEC provides requirements for the size and type of conductors used in electrical wiring. The size of the conductor must be appropriate for the amount of current it will carry. The type of conductor must be suitable for the environment in which it will be installed. The NEC also addresses the installation of electrical outlets, also known as receptacles. The electrical outlets must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements for spacing and location. GFCI protection is required for outlets located in certain areas, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. The NEC provides requirements for the installation of lighting fixtures. Lighting fixtures must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements for mounting, wiring, and grounding. The NEC also addresses the installation of electrical appliances such as refrigerators, ovens, and washing machines. Electrical appliances must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. The NEC provides requirements for the installation of low-voltage electrical systems, such as those used for landscape lighting and security systems. Low-voltage electrical systems must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. The NEC also addresses the installation of renewable energy systems, such as solar photovoltaic (PV) systems and wind turbine systems. Renewable energy systems must be installed in accordance with the NEC requirements for wiring, grounding, and overcurrent protection. The NEC provides requirements for the inspection and testing of electrical systems. Electrical systems must be inspected and tested to ensure they are installed correctly and are safe to operate. The NEC is a valuable resource for anyone involved in electrical work. It provides comprehensive guidance on how to install electrical systems safely and correctly. By following the NEC and local codes, you can help to minimize the risk of electric shock and fire. In addition to consulting the NEC and local codes, it is also important to seek professional training and education in electrical safety. There are many organizations that offer electrical safety training courses. These courses can provide you with the knowledge and skills you need to work safely with electricity. Remember, electrical work can be dangerous if not performed correctly. It is always best to err on the side of caution and seek professional assistance when needed. By following these guidelines, you can help to ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with all applicable codes and regulations. Safety should always be the top priority when working with electricity. Firstly, always turn off the power before working on any electrical circuit. Secondly, use appropriate safety equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. Thirdly, never work on electrical equipment while you are wet or standing in water. Fourthly, be aware of the potential hazards of electricity such as electric shock and arc flash. Fifthly, if you are not comfortable working with electricity, seek professional assistance. Electricity is a powerful force and it should be treated with respect. By following these safety precautions, you can help to protect yourself and others from the dangers of electricity. The information provided here is intended for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or electrical engineer for specific recommendations regarding your electrical system. The NEC is a complex document, and it is important to understand the requirements that apply to your specific situation. Failure to comply with the NEC and local codes can result in fines, penalties, and even legal action. It can also create a dangerous situation that could lead to electric shock or fire. Therefore, it is essential to take the time to learn about the NEC and local codes and to follow them carefully. By doing so, you can help to ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with all applicable regulations. Moreover, consider the specific layout of the bathroom. For instance, a small bathroom may require more careful planning to ensure compliance with REACH requirements compared to a larger bathroom where distance is less of a constraint. Furthermore, the type of light switch can also influence placement considerations. Standard toggle switches, dimmer switches, and smart switches all have slightly different profiles and operational characteristics that could impact their suitability for specific locations. Remember to account for future renovations or modifications to the bathroom. Plan the electrical layout with the potential for future changes in mind. This could involve running extra wiring or conduit to accommodate future lighting fixtures or outlets. Regular maintenance of the electrical system is also crucial. Inspect wiring, outlets, and switches periodically for signs of wear and tear. Replace any damage to or worn components promptly to prevent electrical hazards. If you notice any unusual smells, sounds, or flickering lights, investigate the issue immediately. These could be signs of an electrical problem that needs to be addressed. Consider the use of arc fault circuit interrupters (SIs) in addition to GFCIs. SIs provide protection against arc faults, which are a common cause of electrical fires. Arc faults can occur when there is a break in the insulation of a wire, causing a spark that can ignite nearby materials. SIs can detect these arc faults and quickly shut off the power, preventing a fire. When selecting electrical equipment for use in a bathroom, choose products that are specifically designed for damp or wet locations. These products are typically constructed with materials that are resistant to moisture and corrosion. They also have features that help to prevent water from entering the electrical components. Consider the aesthetic appeal of the electrical components. Choose switches, outlets, and lighting fixtures that complement the overall design of the bathroom. There are many different styles and finishes available to choose from. Remember to factor in the cost of installation when budgeting for electrical work. The cost of installation can vary depending on the complexity of the project and the experience of the electrician. Get quotes from several different electricians before making a decision. Finally, keep a record of all electrical work that is performed. This record should include the date of the work, the name of the electrician, and a description of the work that was done. This record can be helpful for future maintenance and repairs. Electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Everyone who uses electricity has a responsibility to do so safely. By following the guidelines outlined here, you can help to protect yourself and others from the dangers of electricity. Consider the long-term energy efficiency of the lighting fixtures you choose. LED lighting is a more energy-efficient option than traditional incandescent lighting. LED lights also last longer, which can save you money on replacement costs. Install occupancy sensors in the bathroom to automatically turn off the lights when the room is not in use. This can help to reduce energy consumption and save money on your electricity bill. Consider the use of timers to control the operation of exhaust fans. Exhaust fans help to remove moisture from the bathroom, which can prevent mold and mildew growth. Timers can be used to automatically turn off the exhaust fan after a set period of time. This can help to reduce energy consumption and prevent the fan from running unnecessarily. Be mindful of the placement of mirrors in relation to lighting fixtures. Mirrors can reflect light, which can create glare and make it difficult to see. Position mirrors so that they do not reflect light directly into your eyes. Consider the use of task lighting in the bathroom. Task lighting is lighting that is specifically designed to illuminate a particular area, such as the vanity or the shower. Task lighting can make it easier to perform tasks such as shaving, applying makeup, and showering. Be aware of the potential for electromagnetic fields (EMFs) from electrical devices. EMF are invisible fields of energy that surround electrical devices. Some people are concerned about the potential health effects of EMF. If you are concerned about EMF, you can take steps to reduce your exposure, such as keeping electrical devices at a distance from your body. Consider the use of surge protectors to protect your electrical equipment from power surges. Power surges can damage electronic devices and appliances. Surge protectors can help to protect your equipment from these surges. Use caution when using electrical appliances in the bathroom. Never use electrical appliances near water. If an electrical appliance falls into water, do not touch it. Immediately turn off the power at the breaker. Be sure to properly dispose of old or unwanted electrical equipment. Do not throw electrical equipment in the trash. Many communities have recycling programs for electrical equipment. Check with your local government for more information. Educate children about electrical safety. Teach children about the dangers of electricity and how to use electrical devices safely. Supervise children when they are using electrical devices. Be prepared for power outages. Have a flashlight and a battery-powered radio on hand in case of a power outage. Know how to safely turn off the power at the breaker. If you have any questions or concerns about electrical safety, contact a qualified electrician. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these tips, you can help to protect yourself and others from the dangers of electricity. Finally, always prioritize safety over convenience or aesthetics when it comes to electrical installations. The potential consequences of electrical accidents can be severe, so it is essential to take all necessary precautions.